Send him over to JJ, smack him around a little bit, he'll start listening.
It's my pleasure.
That's kind of what happens too. Yeah, in fact, Jay will just say, "Shut up."
Many gyms across the country that happens, and has happened from boxing to wrestling gyms to martial arts gyms. It's always been a way that that's how you learn.
Absolutely.
I mean, you gotta get a variety and find out what fits you.
Okay, you got to help me a little bit there. I went by Fast Eddie's to eat, and I'm looking for this garage.
For a garage.
No, where the
parking garage where the fights are going to be.
Okay.
Helmets where everybody else fights it too, and they're not driving up and down and not fighting it.
It is it west? It's west of
between Fast Eddie's and
Dalton
Bell.
Right.
But it's not on the highway. It's on the.
It's on the same road as Fast Eddie's.
So instead of going up to the highway, you continue up on that on the main road.
Stay on
Broadway.
Right.
Like, say if you come across Losing Park Bridge, like you're gonna go to Fast Eddie's, act like you're gonna go to Fast Eddie's, but take that left.
So you go left instead of right.
Go left instead of right.
Okay.
That's Broadway. It runs.
And how far?
It's
past it?
4 blocks, 5 blocks.
And what's connected to this parking garage?
The Alton Eagles. Yeah, the Alton Eagles. It's a private club like the VFW or something like that. We've got the whole second floor of the building. It's a banquet hall.
Oh, it's a banquet hall and there's a parking garage next to it.
Parking garage next to it, double structure. It's, I think it's
You'll have signage out there.
Yeah, I got banners I'm making. They're going to be hanging out on front. All the cars will be parked everywhere. There's hardly no parking, but
and this is an outdoor event.
Outdoor event.
So dress spread and warm up. It's a little cool.
You don't have to dress warm. We're going to bring hoodies.
We'll have hoodies for sale.
We're going to bring hoodies. So
everybody's at the show.
Bring a sweatshirt. Right. It's right near the river, so bring a sweatshirt.
Yeah, bring. It should be a little chilly, but I think it'll be okay for the fighters.
I love fall weather.
I love it.
Illinois.
What time do the fights start?
I start at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
On October 10th. I've seen one outdoor fight. I loved it, and I've wanted to go back to one, so I figured why not do one instead. Kind of got roped into this one, and here we are. So
remember that outdoor fight started in the middle of the day, right?
Yeah. Okay. It was actually at night. Too,
okay.
But I mean, you figure if it starts around 7, it should be over around 11 or so. Go. All you gotta do is walk right inside the building. They have a full bar in there, dance floor. We got a DJ set up. They're gonna have food there. A couple beer trucks outside.
Sounds like a great time.
It should be okay. I mean, it'll accommodate, I think, 1,065 seats. It's like I said, it's roughly 160 foot by 120 foot.
Very reasonably priced seats, by the way.
Yeah. $40 for ringside and $20 for general admission.
That's excellent.
Every seat's at a table, so you don't have these seats just sitting way out in limbo somewhere. Everybody's got a table. Every seat will be at a table.
Yeah, 10 fights. If you end up with 10 fights on the card and you pay $20 for it, that's $2 a fight.
Yeah, that's not
That's
bad.
awesome, man.
That's not bad.
I'd do it.
We're back at this.
And there are tables. We were at the event on, what's that, Saturday night? And you just said it's not as nice to drink beer when you don't have a place to sit.
Sure. Yeah, I mean,
People are like, where's the table?
Right.
Where's the table?
You got to jump up and down, man. You got to set your beer
Right.
down. You got to set
The
your
guy
feet
next to
down.
you kicks it or
Right.
drinks it.
You sit on the floor, and I mean, just.
It was nice. That's gonna be nice.
Right.
Everybody's got a table.
Everybody's got a
That's
table.
a nice event.
The cool thing about one part of it, I guess, is since it's in Illinois, you can't smoke in any bars over there, but it's outside, so you can smoke outside, just not around the fighters. When the fighters, are coming through there, and all that good stuff, we're gonna try to keep those guys from smoking while the fighters are going through. But you can't smoke inside, so it'll all be smoke-free inside. You want to smoke, you just walk right outside, to the parking lot again. So. During the after party. So that ought to be cool for some of the people. I know a lot of guys over there.
So you got a special shirt made up for this event?
We have a few shirts made up for this
You
event.
always do, but do you have something
This
for
is a great opportunity, great day.
Is this going to be a souvenir shirt for this deal?
I'm hoping it'll be a souvenir shirt and something we can do every year.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to push it every year. We are going to hold a couple belts, and I'd like to see those belts come back.
I mean, you have border wars on it and everything.
Yeah, I think we
that's
probably will.
interesting.
I think we probably will. We'll go with the theme.
Okay.
So I don't plan on doing a whole bunch of shows throughout the year, but I plan on doing an annual border war, and trying to keep everybody coming back. So
Now all the matches are Missouri against Illinois, or not?
not all the matches. All the title fights are going to be Missouri versus Illinois.
Okay, you didn't. That's fine.
Yeah. Well, we had planned on
It's
that.
harder than you think.
It
to make
is.
You guys were gonna do that, and
I remember somebody calling him about a month and a half ago and saying, hey, I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna be really hard with border
Yeah.
wars, top to bottom.
It would help if there weren't 7 fights the 2 weekends before your
Sure,
fight.
right. That would
And
help
then they
too.
would do all rematches too.
No, that was a different
That
one.
was a different, okay.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
that's
fresh.
right.
That was one in Collinsville, I do believe.
Right.
The
But I'll
problem
tell
with
you,
the
that was
border
too
wars
much.
concept that makes it tough the first time is right now Missouri's not mandating blood work in Illinois.
That's what, so they gotta
So
go.
you gotta make every Missouri fighter, unless they fought in Illinois, you gotta get them to the doctor.
Right.
It makes it tough.
Which is a pain. I know. I may lose fighters because of that, but, you
In
know.
some cases, literally.
But they all know it.
Yeah, they all know it. I've touched base with everybody. I still got fighters in Illinois that don't have blood work.
Huh?
So, you know, I got 5 guys coming out of Champaign, Illinois, and I had to send them information about blood work. They're like, well, we don't have to have blood work. And I'm like, well, you do here, and you're in the same state, so you're gonna have to have it sooner or later. So you might as well get it done. You know.
I'd like to throw a shout out for people who do the blood work over there in Illinois. Cahokia Healthcare Center.
Yeah. Phil Green, nice guy.
Yeah, a couple of
Super
docs out
nice
there,
guy.
really nice guys, and they really take care of the fighters, and they're
They do. They're
Yeah.
awesome.
they're
And
really
they
good guys. So any fighters need to get blood work out there, recommend to go to Cahokia Healthcare Center.
Well, it's a complete MMA physical. They know.
That's right.
Phil's done a lot of them now.
He's a ring physician in a lot of fights.
We're
Yeah,
at
yeah, he's licensed. He's a licensed Illinois and Missouri physician, I believe. Real good guy, big fan of MMA, and so you're going to get a real MMA physical with your blood work that's required by the state of Illinois.
Where exactly is that located?
Oh
Is it
wow!
on Camp Jackson Road or? No, it's on Upper.
I can tell you the number.
I was actually there
I
today.
don't remember
It
the
was on
address.
Upper Cahokia,
Upper Cahokia Road.
which is a road that does not have a sign that
Right.
says Upper
I know where it's
Cahokia.
at, but I was just trying to,
Awesome.
in case somebody needed to go there. And
Yeah, it's right there
They're
at,
in the book. It's Cahokia Health Center, and it's 618-337-2597. I know
that's
the
right.
number because I
Steve
spent a lot of time.
remembers numbers from years ago. That's crazy.
He's a math guy.
I already forgot it.
Phil is a great guy. He's definitely helped a lot of local promoters and stuff like that too. So.
Jason, have you guys picked a fight doctor yet? Or are you still working on that?
What's his name?
Dr. Holloway.
Okay, great.
Okay. Well, I
Another
do,
great
I
fight
do
doctor.
definitely recommend, like I say, if you're in need of a fight doctor, Phil's prices are quite reasonable for a guy that's into the sport and involved and trying to become more and more aware of what kind of injuries he's going to run into.
I guess we should also talk about Dr. Phil works at a community health care center, so he spends most of his time treating indigent patients without insurance.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
He treats
good
a lot
guy.
of people and, like I said, nice guy.
Yeah. So he believed that Hippocratic oath.
Yeah.
There you go. That's good. Yeah, and I've heard good things about him, and and like Doc Holloway's one of the better ones too, and it's good. It's important to have a good doctor. I mean, just having a doctor
We
show
went
up
through
that
a phase
doesn't
where
know.
there were a lot of doctors that would do a boxing match, but they weren't real comfortable with MMA yet.
Right.
They didn't know what they were dealing with.
Right.
And it was tough. I mean, you'd go do a show and you had to really, really fight to get a doctor that would stick their neck out. And it's coming around, but it's coming around because of guys like Phil that that think the sport's interesting, think it's exciting, and they want to be part of it. So
Probably
it's
start
good to
having
see.
classes about it, in healthcare eventually, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
would
think
think.
you get some sort of characteristic injuries from MMA, things they need to look at that's a little different than boxing, but again, you really just need doctors that are interested and kind of excited in the sport. I mean, all the old boxing doctors were all guys that were boxing fans,
Right.
or boxed as a kid. I mean, that's who got into that.
Right.
And now you're starting to see it in MMA.
Now, Jason, $20 a ticket. The Joyner-Jones fight is worth that price alone. I know both these guys, they don't expect it to leave the first round.
Right.
Both of them expect to leave having knocked out the other one.
Right.
So I think it's going to be a definitely stand-up brawl. They're going to be going after each other.
I think it'll be a real good fight.
Should be very interesting. So, well, guys, we're excited. If people want to get tickets between now and then, what's the best way to get a hold of them?
You can call our shop or you can call our cell, 618-462-5861 is the shop number, and 618-781-0133 is the cell number. Call them up. We take credit cards, or you can come by and pay cash for them. We can do just about everything.
This is gonna be a fun event. I'm looking forward to it. We're all gonna get there, and we're gonna let, you've got some good fights lined up. You'll top it